Hey guys, so I just want to make a short video, as short as I can. If I go into a long tangent, I apologize, but I wanted to make a video about where I've been and just some of the classic information and some things that really irked me about the reaction towards this classic information. So, in short terms, I've been streaming a whole bunch, so if you don't find me making videos on here, I'm most likely streaming. I'll put the link in the description to my stream, but it's also on my YouTube page if you want to check it out. Shout outs to all the people that I've met over the summer, all the people that I hung out with. Low Tier City, that tournament was amazing. I'm going to go every year. Super Smash Con, great as always. Had a great time this summer, and once again, I want to appreciate all you guys that made my summer fantastic. And I've made a lot of cool friends along the way. And so yeah, now that I got that, it's short and sweet. So thank God I was short. But I want to talk about the classic information. So World of Warcraft Classic is finally getting some sort of playable demo at BlizzCon. But here's the kicker: you get to try it at home if you buy the BlizzCon virtual ticket. What the hell does that mean? What is the BlizzCon virtual ticket? The BlizzCon virtual ticket in years past, and it has always been a way to watch BlizzCon from the comfort of your own home without you paying hundreds of dollars to fly. Like, for example, I'm from New Jersey. To fly from New Jersey to Anaheim, to buy a ticket that also costs you a couple $100s, to stay at a hotel, which is going to be another couple $100, to go experience it live. You can experience the BlizzCon experience at home for just $50. This year's $50. Now, they're giving an incentive if you buy the BlizzCon virtual ticket, is that you get to try out the floor demo that they do at BlizzCon. You get to try it at home for WoW Classic. This is like the first time they've ever done something like this, which is kind of cool. I hope they adopt this model in the future for any other game that they think, like if there's like a StarCraft 3 in the future, you know, if there's a demo that's out on the floor, since you've already opened the floodgates to do this for WoW Classic, why don't you do it for something like that? That'll be kind of cool. But you know, as soon as this announcement hit for demo, you know, people started going crazy. You know, positive. You got your negative, which always happens, but I think it's overwhelmingly positive that, you know, getting this experience, trying out what's on the floor at home is just attractive. I know people that are buying the freaking ticket just for the demo. They could give less of a fuck of what they say in the convention. They just want to play the demo. So Blizzard is already making dough off of this whole like experiment, I guess. This is totally a test, and they've passed in flying colors right now. So we'll see how they adopt this model in the future. But yeah, as soon as the announcement hit that there's a demo, you know, of course you get your content creators that make videos immediately as soon as it hits, and I don't do that, even though I probably should, to get that sweet monetization YouTube dough, which I don't make much money on YouTube, or at all. But there was this huge backlash, primarily by one person, and this person goes by the name of Trade Chat on YouTube. I think her name is Panzer. I'm not even sure. But she tweeted out complaining about BlizzCon. First of all, she tweeted out complaining about BlizzCon virtual ticket like goodies, right? In past BlizzCons, you got pretty cool stuff. Before the virtual ticket, you only got it from being there. There was a pet you would get, or maybe there was a secret mount in WoW or wherever, and that's all fine and dandy. But you know, going to BlizzCon is going to BlizzCon. I go to BlizzCon to go experience what they're going to tell me. It's a convention. I'm not there. If I go to BlizzCon, I'm not going to expect free goodies. I don't go to any convention. I mean, is there any other convention that you go to that gives you just free goodies for no reason? Probably not. Like, I went to Super Smash Con. Did I get free goodies? No. I had to buy stuff, but yeah, they didn't give me free goodies. And the main complaint happened is that, you know, they started coming out, instead of all at once, they started like every month they're coming out. This game is getting this from the virtual ticket. This game is getting this from the virtual ticket. WoW is getting these cloaks. That's it. Nothing else. Just cloaks. One that's a Alliance one that's a Horde one. Now, in the grand scheme of the expansion, Battle for Azeroth, where it's trying to get back to the roots of Horde versus Alliance, having a cloak makes sense. You want to show off your faction. You know, I know people that RP that would love to have that. It's a great addition. It doesn't hurt anybody. If you don't get the virtual ticket to the cloak, it's not going to be like you're going to lose, any raid, DPS, or whatever. I think it's a smart decision to do something like that because it's easy to do and it fits the bill of the expansion. Trade Chat tweeted out, I don't know if I can find the tweet anymore, I doubt it, but she tweeted out, like, where's my mount, basically? What happened to my mount? I always get a mount. I always get this. And I think people have lost sight of what, first of all, what the BlizzCon virtual ticket was always about at its core, but just in general, what gaming's about. I grew up in a time before there was DLC, okay? I grew up going to the freaking store, picking up Mario Kart 64 for my Nintendo 64, putting it in, having all the characters out there already, having the maps, and that's it. I didn't expect to get anything extra. I still don't expect to get anything extra from my game. If you give me DLC, that's great. It should just be an addition, right? I shouldn't need the DLC to survive. And I feel like this stigma of like needing DLC, needing these things. You gave me this thing before, why don't you give it to me again? Because that's not, that's not a good way of just going around about things. I think it's just a shitty mentality. It was a shitty tweet, even more amplified by this stupid 36-minute rant, which is now not on her channel anymore. So she definitely knew she fucked up. But there was a 36-minute rant about what happened to my BlizzCon virtual ticket cosmetics. Why is Classic WoW demo? Classic WoW is ruining this. It was basically an anti-Classic WoW rant. And normally, when she's done these things, this is a video that she's just like talking about how like Classic WoW is gonna ruin my retail. Like she's already done this before, but she got a huge backlash this time for both the Classic community and from the retail community just in general. Not a good look, girl. Not a good look. I don't know, man. You have this base. You have so much subscribers. Like, I don't even have, like, 1,000. You have, like, 500K, I think. You have some sort of weight with this community. And to do something like that, we're the toxic ones? That just, like, screeds toxicity, that whole video. And she took it down for good reason. And she's probably on damage control right now. Or, people just forget and nothing ever happened. But, some people never forget. So, I'm not going to hold a grudge for it. I thought it was hilarious just listening to the stuff that she was saying. And that's what kind of irked me. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in this video is, I guess the word usage they've been doing with Classic. They've been using the word recreate. The recreation. Recreate can be taken in many different things. Like when they announced, like, I think the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, they were like, we're recreating the Metal Gear Solid experience, and all it was just a touched updated graphics, right? People are worried that recreation in terms of WoW is going to be changing their game up to the point where it's not classic anymore. Well, I'm here to just predict that recreation is probably going to be, they're going to touch up some assets because, of course, in 2018, they look at the 1.12 client and they probably view it as ugly. Which, if we're going to be honest, there are some models that look kind of shitty in Classic. Doesn't mean I don't like them. They just look shitty in the standards of 2018. Things can always look better. I think that's what they're going to do in terms of recreation, is get you to try out Classic WoW in a way where it fits their bill in 2018. And the best way we know how that's going to work is in November. So we're going to know what their viewpoint is finally, because we haven't even gotten any sort of trailer or any gameplay thing at all. They're waiting for this thing in November. So best way to do it, check out the streams for the demo. That's probably going to drop when it comes out. I'm going to be streaming it. And before I go, I guess my predictions on what the demo is going to be about. Like, the words used for demo. There's a couple things you can also take it as. Historically, at least for me, demos for games are it's a finished product. Here's a snippet of the finished product. The game's coming out in 2-3 weeks. Go nuts. I don't think this is going to happen in an MMO setting. What I think is going to happen is, here's a demo of what we have so far. There's still going to be this X amount that we have to do. Enjoy it. and hopefully we can give feedback. Hopefully. I would be shocked if it didn't give feedback, if it didn't allow us to give feedback. Because historically, in anything that we've tested out for Blizzard, there's been a feedback button in everything. When I was in the Heroes of the Storm Alpha, there was a huge-ass feedback button, like right in the center of the screen. So, I guess that wraps up this video. And I'll make more of these in the future. You know, you guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.